Hello children, this video is for 6th class, chapter 3 playing with numbers, and in this video we are going to learn the topics common factors and HCF, highest common factor. So let us start with common factors. Okay, so the name itself is telling that the common things from the factors. Okay, so what are the common things? What are the things? They are the numbers. Okay, so common factors are those numbers which are factors of all the given numbers. Okay, suppose I gave any two numbers like 16 and 20. Okay, so common factors are those numbers which are the factors of all the given numbers. So these are the given numbers, and if you find out the factors of this 16 as well as for 20, suppose let me find out the factors of 16. 1 16 16, right? So 2 8s 16 and 4 4s 16, right? So here if you find out the factors, these are the factors 1 2 4 8 and 16, right? So here this is the process I gave very in a easy way. How means here if 4 is there, we told that 4 4 16. Okay, then 4 after 5 is there. 5 in 5 table this 16 will not go. In 6 table also it doesn't go. 7, next is 8. Okay, so 8 we got here already, so no need to find out the factors because these are the factors of 16. Okay, once the continuation of the number has appeared before only, then no need to find out no need of checking whether there are still factors or not. Okay, so these are your factors of 16. And if coming to 20, 1 20 is 20. Okay, next 2 10s 20. In 3 table it will not go. So before finding the factors, you must be perfect with the divisibility rules. Okay, in 3 table it doesn't go. Next 4 5s 20. Okay, so after 4 we have 5, but already 5 is written here, so no need to check whether there are any factors of 20 or not. We finished with this. So these are your factors 1 2 4 5 10 20. Now here we found the factors of the given numbers. Finished. Now here the common factors of those numbers which are factors of all the given numbers, means here we should round up whether there are any common factors from these two given numbers. So let us check whether there are any common factors. Okay, so first I wrote the factors of 16 and I wrote the factors of 20 in this way. So now round up the common factors. Okay, so 1 is there, next 2 is there, right? Next 4, right? So these are the common factors. So now you can say that 1 2 and 4 are the common factors of both 16 and 20. Okay, so in this way you should find out the common factor. Simple, right? First whatever numbers he gave, for that you should find out the factors. From them you should pick out the common numbers. Okay, so let me take one example here. Here I take 12 and 18. So find out the factors of 12 and 18. 1 2 3 4 6 and 12, and for 18 the factors are 1 2 3 6 9 and 18. Okay, so here we should round up the common numbers, common factors. So here 1 is common in both the factors, and 2 is common here, and 3 is common. Okay, so and 6 is common. So I can write the common factors as 1 2 3 and 6. Clear? Highest common factor, HCF. Okay, so this is nothing but we just learned what are the common factors. Okay, first we need to find out the factors. From the factors of given numbers we should pick out the common things, and here HCF means from these common factors whatever the highest one is there, that is your highest common factor, which is called as HCF. Okay, let me give the statement for this. The highest common factor HCF of two or more given numbers is the highest of their common factors. Okay, so find the common factors of the two numbers or three numbers, and from that you should pick out the highest to get highest or greatest common factor. Okay, so it is also called as greatest common divisor. Okay, the factor is also called as divisor, and the highest word is also called as greatest. So it is also called as greatest common divisor, GCD. Okay, so there are some methods of finding the HCF. So here are the two methods. The first one is prime factorization method and the second one is continued division method. Okay, so these are the methods which we use for finding the HCF. Okay, let us learn one by one. The first one is prime factorization method. Here is the first example. Find the HCF of 12, 16 and 28 by prime factorization method. Okay, so here he gave three numbers and we should find out the HCF of these three numbers by using prime factorization method. Okay, so we all know that prime factorization method means we are factorizing the number by using the prime numbers. Okay, means you should start from the least prime number and you should continue the process till you get 1. Okay, so let us start with 12 first. Okay, so let us take 12. So children, I am telling you again, so before doing the prime factorization, you should be perfect with all the divisibility rules. Okay, learn the divisibility rules and then start this prime factorization. Okay, so here the units digit is 2, so I can say that it is divisible by 2. So 2, 6, 12. Okay, again it is 6, so it is divisible by 2. So 2, 3 is 6. Okay, 3 is a prime number, so 3 ones 3. Okay, so here the procedure is continued till we get 1, right? So I got 1 here and you should always start from the least prime number. Okay, so my least prime number is 2. As this 12 is divisible by 2, I started with 2. If you have a number 15, it is not divisible by 2, then you should check with 3. If it is divisible by 3, then okay. If it is not divisible by 3, check with 5, 7, in that way, in a ascending order of the prime numbers. Okay, now we finished with 12, then we go with 16. Okay, 16. So 4, 16, we know that, but here we are doing the prime factorization method, means we should start from the least prime number. If you take 4, this is not a prime number. Okay, that's why I'm telling you 4, 4, 16 we know, but we should not take 4 4s, because in prime factorization method, whatever factors you are taking here, those should be prime numbers. Okay, so I'm starting with 2 because the units digit is 6, it is divisible by 2. So 2, 8, 16. So as 8 is also divisible by 2. So 2 4s 8. Now again 2 2s 2. So 2 1s 2. Okay. Now it is 28. Okay. Take 28. So as the units digit is 8, it is divisible by 2. 2 14s. Next 2 7s. 7 1s. As 7 is a prime number, 7 1s 7. So we continued the process till we get 1. Okay. Now here HCF means common factors. From the common factors, we should take the highest one. Okay, so we will write the factors of 12 as the product of prime factors. 12 equals to 2 into 2 into 3 and 16 equals to 2 into 2 into 2 into 2 and 28 equals to 2 into 2 into 7. Okay, now here we should take the common things, right? Common factors. From the common factors only we can take the highest one, right? So here the common factors are these. In the three numbers we have 2 2 2, so this is the common factor, and here also 2 2 2, so this is a common factor. Okay, now highest one means 2 2s are 4. So in for every number the common factors we have 2 into 2. So I can write the common factors of 12, 16 and 28 is 2 into 2 4. So this is your HCF. I can write 12, 16 and 28 HCF is 4. Okay, so this is the procedure you have to do by prime factorization method. Okay, now let us go to the continued division method. Continued division method. So first we'll describe what is this method. This method of division was invented by the famous mathematician, Greek mathematician. His name is Euclid. So he is the mathematician who invented this continued division method. Okay, the name itself is telling that we are using the division method and that method should be continued, means till we should get, if we get 0, until we get 0 as a remainder, we should continue the division process. Okay, so divide the larger number by a smaller number, means suppose I gave 12 and 18 as my question. Okay, find the HCF of 12 and 18 by using continued division method means you should take the larger number 18 and you should divide it with the smaller number which is 12. Okay, and then divide the previous divisor by the remainder until the remainder is 0. Means you should divide in this way. 12 ones 12. So your remainder is 6. Okay. Then here what he said. Then divide the previous divisor by the remainder. Previous divisor is 12. This is called divisor, right? 12 is called divisor. This 18 is called dividend. Okay. So 12 again with the remainder you should divide the previous divisor until you get the remainder 0. Okay. So here I'll get the remainder 0. So whatever is there here, that one is your HCF. Okay. Here the statement is given. The last divisor is the HCF of the numbers. Means wherever you are getting the remainder as 0, that divisor is called as HCF of given numbers. Okay. This you can be clearly explained in the next example. So here I gave a question. Find the HCF of 28, 35 and 49. Okay, here you should find the HCF of these three numbers by using continued division method. Okay, so let me take any two numbers. First you take any two numbers and find the HCF. Okay, so step 1, first find the HCF of any two numbers. We can pick out any two numbers. Let us find the HCF of 28 and 35. Here I took 28 and 35. So what is our process? We should take the big number, okay, larger number and divide it with the smaller number. Here the smaller one is 28. So divide this 35 with 28. So 28 once 28. Your remainder will be 7. Okay. So you should continue till your remainder is 0. Okay. Then what is the next step here we should do? We should divide the previous divisor with this remainder. Okay. The previous divisor is 28. So 28 you should take here. So now you divide with this remainder 7. Okay. 7 4s 28. Your remainder is 0. So we stopped here because we got remainder 0. Now HCF of this 28 and 35 is wherever you got remainder 0, that divisor is called as HCF. Okay. So here the HCF of 28 and 35 is 7. Now we got the HCF of 28 and 35 as 7 now. Now you take this 7 and this 49. The next number is 49. Now we should find out the HCF for 7 and 49. Okay. That is explained as a step 2. So step 2 is finding the HCF of the third number, whatever we left, that is 49, and HCF of first two numbers. What we got the first two numbers HCF, we got 7 no. So now we should find out the HCF of these two numbers by using division method. Okay. 49, 7. 7 7s 49. So you'll get remainder 0. So wherever you got remainder 0, that's divisor is called HCF. Okay. So your HCF of 7 and 49 is 7. Now for the three numbers the HCF is 7. Okay. This number is the HCF of given three numbers. This 7. So the HCF of 28, 35 and 49 is 7. Okay. So first pick out any two numbers. Find the HCF of the two numbers. And with the HCF of the two numbers, you should find out the HCF with third number. Okay. So I hope you understood this video. Just go through the prime factorization method and continued division method. Okay. If you practice, then only you will be perfect. Okay. I hope you understood this. Please like the video, share and subscribe the channel. Thank you.